Hello kids, once again I welcome you all. So today we are going to study English of class 4th. This is our second lesson and third session. So do you remember where we left a day before in our previous lecture? We have left onto the courtiers, onto the ministers. Now ministers are going to find the resolution. Resolution means they are going to find out the answer of the riddle. Now, what was the clue which was given by the king? King told to his minister that he met a farmers in his previous day. So by getting the clue, one of the minister decide to just meet the farmer and wanted to know the answer of the question. Now, many questions are arising in my mind as well as yours too, isn't it? Now just think, will the farmer will going to tell the answers as he has promised? Let's see, okay? Isn't it interesting? Yes, it is. Okay. Now, what had happened? As the king told to his minister about his meeting with the farmer, so he went to the farmer. Who went? One of his minister went to the farmer. Fine. And said, as the minister reached by the farmer, he said, please help me to solve the riddle. Please help me in solving this puzzle. The minister told the riddle to the farmer. Then the minister tell the riddle to the farmer. I am sorry, sir. Who said, now I am sorry, sir. Who says? Said. It come in inverted commas. Why? Because someone has delivered, someone has spoken these lines. Said the farmer. Okay, so the farmer said, I am sorry, sir. Why the farmer is saying sorry? Farmer is saying sorry because he will not tell the answer to the minister. Why? Because the farmer promised. To whom did he promise? The farmer promised the king that I am not going to tell anyone about the solution, about the answer of the riddle. Let's see what next. I can't tell. I cannot tell you the answer of the riddle until I see the king face 100 times. The farmer told to his minister, until I won't see. Very first, underline the word until. Until means till the time. Okay, until. Till the time I won't see the king face 100 times, I cannot tell you the answer. Let's see. The minister thought, underline the word thought. T-H-O-U-G-H-T. Thought means thinking. Think. Then the minister started thinking. Oh, he's not going to tell me the answer. So, from where will I am going to find it? So, I have to do some idea. I have to think on it. So, what did he do? He started thinking, what shall I do? And then he got an idea. What idea the minister got? minister gave 100 minister gave 100 coins to the farmer. So what did the minister do? He was very clever. What do you mean by clever? He was very intelligent. So he got an idea. He gave 100 coins to the farmer. And why he gave 100 coins? Actually, beta, in ancient time, every coin has king face. In every coin, there is a king face. Okay, so have you seen the logic? As he has given the 100 coins, so what did the minister ask the farmer? Minister told the farmer, now you just see all the coins one by one. All the coins one by one. Now he will get the answer. So the farmer was agreed because what did the king ask? King told to the farmer that you have to the answer to that person who by whom you see my face 100 times. When you see my face 100 times, then you can tell the answer. So what did he do? He is what? What did he do? He means farmer. Farmer see the king's face on the coins how many times? 100 times. So what did he do next? Let's see. So each of these coins had the king face stamped on it. Stamped means impression. The meaning is also given. It is print. Stamping is done now. In your school book also there is a stamping. Okay? Stamping means same figure you can see. So a coin has a face stamp. Whose face was there? It was king's face. So let's see. The farmer took these coins and then explained the meaning. Underline the word explain. Explain. The meaning of explain is describe. So the farmer described everything to the minister. Let's see. The minister then went back to the king. As now minister got the answer for the riddle. So he was very happy. He returned back to the palace and he just go to the king with the answer. Thereafter, and he explained to the king that I have got all the answers. Let me tell you. Let's see. With a fingertip to remember. You have got, Your Majesty, I have got answers of the riddle. And he explained to the king. You have got the answer. How can you get the answer? From that farmer, said the king. Oh, it is impossible. Then the minister said, no, I have all the answers. Then what did the king say? If you have answer, what does it mean? It means that you have taken all the answer from the farmer only, because I know as I was unable to solve, nobody can get it. So it means that you would have asked from the farmer and farmer did cheating. He promised me that I am not going to tell to anyone. Still, he told you. How can he do that? Let's see. Now, as the farmer told you the answer, but he had promised that he won't tell the answer to anyone until he see my face how many times? How many times? 100 times. He told me until unless he doesn't see my face 100 times, he won't tell to anyone. It means he has cheated. He tell lies. Did the farmer tell lies? Yes or no? Let's see. Okay. Your Majesty, beg your pardon. I am sorry. I beg you pardon means just listen to me. Who says the minister asked the king, don't blame him. He is a good man. He didn't tell lies. Listen to me. Beg your pardon. Please listen. Your Majesty, don't be angry. Please listen to me. I would like to tell you something. Let's see. He at once sent for the farmer, okay? As the king was very annoyed. Underline the word annoyed. Annoyed means angry. He was very angry. How? Just go. He sent his courtier. Just go and bring that farmer in front of me. How can he do like that? He promised me. Still he has done that. Go and get it. I will put him in the castle somewhere. Okay? Let's see what will going to happen next. So, and why have you not kept your promise? The king asked farmer angrily. And as the farmer entered the palace, the king asked, why did you do this? You promised me that I am not going to do or I am not going to disclose, I am not going to answer anyone. How can you answer this to my minister? Then the farmer said, kindly calm down. I didn't broke the promise. Really, just see what had happened. So, I did tell the answer. Then the farmer told to the king that yes, I told the answer to minister, but only after seeing your face 100 times. So I saw your face. How many times? 100 times. When I see your face, then only I tell the answer. You can see, in the farmer is sitting in his bed and counting the coins. Okay. So how many times did he counted? He has counted 100 times. Let's see. Now I have not broken any promise. So he told. As he showed the king, then he means the farmer show the bag of gold coins. The bag in which the minister has given. In that bag, how many coins were there? 100 coins. Okay. So, to whom did he show? The farmer showed the bag to the king. Look here, your majesty, said the farmer. The farmer said, look at this. Each of these coins bears, underline the word bears. Bears means have. Bears means have. So the farmer says, look at these coins. Each coin bears your face. So I counted the coin and saw your face 100 times. I count every coin like 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this, 100 times I counted all the coins. all the coins the farmer counted, thereby, let's see. So, on them he counted. Only then I told the answer to your minister. Once I counted all the 100 coins, then only I told the answer to your minister. Now have I broken my promise? Now still you think that I broke my promise? I am not a good man. Let's see. The king was pleased. Underline the word please. Please means liked. The king pleased. The king was very happy to hear such an intelligent answer. So he was very pleased with the wisdom of the farmer. The king thought that the farmer did not broke the promise. What did he do? The farmer just keep the promise. He keep as if when he saw his face 100 times, then only he gave the answers. And he gave him another reward of 100 gold coins. Underline the word reward. Reward means give prize. Rewarding means giving prize, giving some pleasure. So do you understood the story? What is the moral of the story? The moral of the story is we should always keep the promise. Okay? Anyhow, whatever can be reason, we should not just for the greedy. Just for the greed, we should not leave the promise. We should always have a promise as the farmer give the promise to the king that he will not going to tell the riddle answer to anyone. So what did the farmer do? In reality, he did not tell the answer to anyone. He keep the promise, and as the farmer, this thing, the king, as when the king heard about the farmer that he kept the promise, the king was pleased. The king was pleased by the wisdom of the farmer. So what did the king say? King told that, wow, you are such a genuine person. So the king also in reward gave golden coins, rather gold coins. So if, and what other moral did you learn? One moral you learn that you should always keep the promise. Second thing, what did you learn? That we should always speak the truth. We should always speak the truth. As when the farmer come to the court of king. So the king was very angry. How can you do that? But the farmer was not afraid. He told with a full confidence, no. What did he say? The farmer told to the king, my majesty, I did not do anything. First I see your face 100 times, then only I just tell the truth. Did you like the story? Yes or no? I know you would have enjoyed, even I too. So let's have a quick revision. Now beta, I can assure you as you were present with me in this session of stories, now you will be able to answer all the questions. Let's start up with its MCQs. What do you mean by MCQs? It means tick the correct option. Now you just see. You don't want anyone like any teacher or something, your friend, to help you. Why? Because you will be able to answer on your own as you have listened the story carefully. Let's see. The first question of your book. Take the correct answer. MCQ, it's given. Now, the farmer was dash his field. Means what was farmer doing in his field? He was digging or plowing or seeding. What he was doing? He was plowing. So the answer is plowing. Number two, the king could not dash the meaning of farmer saying. The king could not understand. What is the answer? Understand. Actually, the king was not able to understand the meaning of the riddle which was asked by the farmer. Let's see the third one. The king was very dashed to hear farmer's answer. So the king was very dashed. Now I will ask you. I am giving you the options. Annoyed means angry. Then pleased. Oh wow, so good. Then sad. So what was the reaction of the king? The king was pleased. How was he feeling? He was pleased. Let's see next. The farmer. Is it a farmer? The minister gave the farmer dash 100 coins. How many 100 coins does he give? He gave 100 coins. Then what happened next? The farmer bowed. The farmer bowed before the dash with the great respect. So the farmer bowed in front of king, queen or minister. In front of whom did the farmer bow? So the answer is king. I know you are giving the answer. Instead of mind listening, you just try to give the answer first. And all your answers are right. Very good. Keep it up. Next, the king asked the riddle to his. Now, as the king returned back to the palace, so there the king asked the question from whom or to whom he asked. He asked the question with his son, minister or queen. So the answer is minister. Did you enjoy? Yes or no? Yes, I know. Let's quickly have a look on a true and false. Number one, the farmer was very rich and wise. Was the farmer rich? False. No, he was not a rich man. Next, the king gave the farmer 200 gold coins. Did the king give to the farmer 200 gold coins? No, false. Let's check it out for its third option. What is there? The minister got the answer of king's riddle from the farmer. Did the minister get the answer from the farmer? True or false? Correct. With an intelligence, he got the answer. So here, is it true or false? The answer is true. The next one. The king was very pleased by the wisdom of the farmer. Does the king please? Definitely yes. So here the answer will be true. So isn't it interesting? Did you like the story? Yes or no? I know you would have enjoyed, even I. So now I'll ask you to try out all the fill in the blanks and question answers. Let me take quickly the oral question answers. Beta, the question answer where it is mentioned, do it orally So do it orally only, means don't write it down. Just have its view on its own by your mind. Let me ask you. Now, where did farmer live? Now, let me teach you something in this. When the question is asked in a past form, how to answer that? Just see. As in oral question, it is given question 1. Where did the farmer live? Question mark. When there is a question mark is compulsory, and try to maintain the line. When you write down the answer, there are how many lines given? Just see. This is blue color line. Then the last is also the blue one. Next, the middle two red lines. Now you are about to write its answer. Now in the question, did is given. When did is given in the question, what do you have to do? You have to write all the verb in past form. All the verb in past form. You would have studied about past form or what is a verb in your earlier classes, that is class 3rd. Still, we will study more and revise the grammar. But let me write down the answer for you. When you write the first letter, okay, so it should be always capital. So where did the farmer live? So answer will be, it will start from blue line like this, THE. And look, just see the synchronization. The farmer always gave a fingertip gap. Always. After giving the gap, right here, the farmer, now small f, the farmer, thereafter, because did is there, then past form of verb, lived. It should look, my L is slightly come down, I have to erase, okay, erase it, and it should come here. Farmer lived. Again, I will draw the line just to make you sure. The farmer lived. The farmer lived. Where did he live? In Baghdad. Where did he live? He lived in Baghdad. Then the farmer lived in G. Then in the end, full stop. Full stop is also equally important. You can have everything, every answer it is given in your book. So did you get that? Just see the formation. Even you can calculate. Look, one fingertip. You can see. See. One fingertip gap here. Even here I have given. Even here I have given. Still finish. And whenever the answer gets over, there should be always a full stop. This look tidy work. So our notebook should be like our clothes. How? As we used to wear neat and clean clothes, in the same way we should keep our work as well as our notebook neat and clean. And our handwriting should be also neat and clean. By this, you may get a good mark even. Definitely, when the mark is given, there are internal mark. Right or not? Yes. For example, 50 mark is paper is there. So 10 mark is for your handwriting as well as your the condition of your notebook as well as how you do your work in your book. So have you understood? Now will you be going to write and write like this in all the subjects, whether it's a EVS, GK, grammar, anything. Is that clear? Did you enjoy the story? Yes or no? Yes. Even I. Okay. Now have a nice day.